Welcome back, everyone, to Early in the Morning with Matthew Chanji. Today, we have a very special guest. I've always wanted to have him on the show, and at one point he was even the ruler of the world. So, from the book 1984 by George Orwell, ladies and gentlemen, in our studio today, we have Big Brother. Yay! Crowd noises. Well, here we are. I can't believe it. I'm interviewing Big Brother. So, how are you, sir? I suppose you're in a bad mood. Alright then, well that kind of sets me back a little on the questions. So, how come you don't want to be here? Were you just told that the interview's today? Yes, so that's a letdown. So I'm guessing the manager just set this up without your consent? Alright then. So, what's new with you? You're not answering because you don't want to be here, right? Well, okay then. Anyways, I'll just try and interpret your answers with the questions I need to ask. So, once I said that I wanted to have you on the show, everyone said, Matthew, you really need to ask this guy his question. And so since everyone's curious, and so am I must ask, how old are you?
None of your business.
Okay then. Didn't think you'd take it that way, but you spoke. Alright, well this is going to be very difficult if you don't speak, so can you please speak for us? I think I know what I must do. I'll give you $150.
Deal. All right then. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I asked some questions that I would really want to ask. Well, being the whole ruler of the world and all, how exactly did you come to be what you are today?
War. War is the answer. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. And ignorance is strength.
Okay then. Well, let's go back a few years. How did you grow up?
I grew up on a farm a while back.
Well, how about your family? What did they do for a living? How were they as people?
Matthew, I would rather not answer these types of questions regarding my family, just because I don't really like to talk about my childhood or my family.
Oh, well, that's okay. So what do you do on your spare time?
On my spare time, I write the speeches that I will give my leaders to present to the people.
Wow, it's quite impressive.
Thank you.
So, what have you been doing lately?
Really nothing new. It's all the same type of things. Scaring people into doing what I want them to do. I love being ruler of the world.
Okay. Well, I have some questions that have always interested me. First off, how did you come up with the idea of the thought police?
The thought police. One of the best things I've done. Possibly my greatest achievement. Well, one day I thought to myself, what if someone is against me, plotting against me? What I'm saying or what I am doing. And so I made the thought police. With the technology we have today, it was a simple thing.
And what about all disappearings? Where exactly do those people go?
Matthew, would you like to be the next to disappear?
Moving on. What are some of your plans for the future?
Well, I plan the Newspeak, a permanent language of the world. I also plan to banish the Old Speak, so people do not have a way of communicating differently.
Well, why exactly would you want a universal, or in this case, a worldwide language that everyone speaks and only that?
Well, for several reasons. One, of course, being that no one would be able to speak against me. And if they do, I would be able to catch them and put them away in room 101.
I shouldn't ask what's in room 101 or I'll be in there next, right?
You're a smart man.
Thank you. Now, our time is running out now, so I'd like to ask one thing. People say you are just a made-up figure, that you're only there to scare people and do your work, and that you're actually not even there. They just took some picture of some guy. But this can't be true, right? I mean, I'm interviewing you right now. Big brother? God, I think he's gone. Well, this is awkward. Well, that's Big Brother, everybody. That was a good interview. Well, anyways, moving on. Now, our musical guest. And now, for our musical guest, The Beatles!